always good weather for good hot cocoa. I mean, especially right now with our temperatures dipping into those lower 40s. They haven't really done too much changing as we've gone through our afternoon, and especially as now we're sliding into the late evening hours. It's one of those nights now where you're going to want that coat out because we are starting to see some cooler temperatures and conditions moving in right as we're starting to still track some of those rain showers. So right now, Mount Vernon sitting at 42, Paducah sitting at 44. Can't forget our neighbors off to the east, Harrisburg sitting at 43. Even down to the south and east, we are starting to see those lower and mid 40s still staying around. A live look from Carbondale, you can certainly see some of those low-hanging clouds out there. And of course, we had that parade earlier this evening. Well, things have definitely died down. So if you're worried about traffic on this Saturday evening, I really wouldn't be too concerned about it, as most of the people have started to work their way inside, hopefully staying warm. Again, there's those temperatures out of Carbondale sitting at 42. Dew points now rising from those upper 30s to those lower 40s. Those winds light from the south-southeast, 5 miles per hour. And we are under some area of low pressure as a low pressure system is making its way through. Thus, we are still tracking some isolated showers. We're kind of wedged right now between two lows. Obviously, this one's staying out of the region, so we are going to be watching this upper level system kind of still dropping some rain there, primarily into southeast Missouri and portions of southern Illinois. But you can see pretty much all the way into Bollinger County. You can see Greenville, almost through Marble Hills, Alma, Advance. We're starting to see some of those isolated showers working their way through. It's something that's going to stay with us as we go through the morning. So let's time that out for you, especially as we are thinking about going out for your church services. Here we are Sunday morning. We are going to drop into those upper 30s, some lower 40s out there. It's going to be pretty brisk out there. Not going to be seeing too much of the clouds getting out of the way. Again, some isolated showers will be continuing to work their way through even the afternoon. I don't think we're going to clear out that fast, but we are going to be seeing some gusty winds at times from the west, 20 miles per hour, pretty much light and variable at first. Then we're going to start to really increase it on the back end of that low I showed you. Temperatures will struggle, I think, to rise into those mid 50s. It's going to be something more that along the lines of at least those lower 50s, but those showers will be back on the back end of that into late Sunday evening. So if you're planning on going out there, make sure that you have that jacket, because again, there's those winds now coming from the south as that system really spins its way out of there. There's those isolated showers still hanging around into Monday morning as temperatures are dropping a little bit cooler now into those lower and still upper 30s. Eventually, though, we will be rising back up, not too much more, at least into those mid and upper 40s. So it's definitely going to be a cool one. Now those winds will be circling behind it, coming from the north and west. Again, those gusts still up to 25 miles per hour, keeping us cool, especially as we go into late Monday evening, where temperatures do look to go back into the 30s. So on top of that, we are going to be looking at several days of chances of rain for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Pretty isolated, but some could become scattered. We are going to get some dry time for Wednesday, Thursday, but late Friday, our next system does look to work its way in, going into our next weekend. So if you are looking for some dry time, sadly in our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, we do look a little wetter than average across the entire region. So on our threat tracker, some cool mornings going forward. Rain chances, we're going to be looking at those gusty winds at times up to 20 miles per hour out there. But download the Storm Track 3 app, because of course we're not just tracking those conditions of rain, we're also tracking some fog. So if you are going out for your morning tomorrow, starting this evening, dense fog advisory in place for Dunklin, Pemiscot, Lake Obion, Weakley counties again until 8 in the morning Sunday. So there's that fog. Some low visibility out there, less than half a mile for Union City there in northwest Tennessee. So just watch out for that, especially as temperatures do look to stay pretty cool out there. And we're going to continue to see those 30s stay into the forecast.